Hi, I just was thinking about some quotes. Now, that's what we used to call them back in the day. Now I think they say they're memes, or I don't even follow what Instagram, all these other things that have changed words 20 million times. But it's really funny because back in the day, quotes were the big thing, and now they're Christian memes. But here's one. Before you criticize someone, you should walk a mile in their shoes. That way, when you criticize them, you're a mile away and you have their shoes. I think that's kind of funny. And there is some truth to that because we criticize people way too much. And if we walk a mile in their shoes, we might find that their toes got pinched and maybe the socks didn't fit right. And oh, maybe there was something sticking in the bottom of their shoe. Another one is I admit that I live in the past, but only because housing is so much cheaper. I kind of thought that was kind of funny. And then there's one that's pretty interesting that the old Joan Rivers statement. People say money is not the key to happiness, but I have always figured if you have enough money, you can have a key made. We laugh about quotes like that, or we go two steps farther and we put them on a piece of pretty board and we hang them in our living room and everybody talks about them when they come over. But I saw one today that I thought was really interesting. It says, "Does anyone else just wish that Jesus would walk into your kitchen, sit down with a cup of coffee, look at you and say, okay, here's what we are going to do." There's times when I really wished it was that simple. And I think we downplay the fact that the Holy Spirit really is waiting to do that for us. But we also downplay the fact that we have people. God gave us people. And yes, some of those people are irritants in our life. Some of those people we love, but we don't want to go on vacations with them for too long or be stuck in a a night in the wintertime where you can't go anywhere. But really, wouldn't it be nice if when we're going through a situation that's just chaotic and crazy, Jesus would just come in, sit down, pick up a cup of coffee, and say, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. And it'll be fine. I wish there were moments like that. And I think there are if we look for them. I think there are moments like that when, if we took the time and we just called a friend and said, what would you do? And how does that line up with what Jesus did? I'm not so worried about the WWJD, what would Jesus do? I want to know what Jesus did. And then I think I have a better idea of how to walk that mile in the shoe and how to find those keys to happiness and how to sit at my kitchen table as if Jesus was across from me and say, yeah, I think this is what we're going to do because that's what you did. Have a great day.